Alright guys, so Fatal Darkwing Tower Battle 160. It is a quite difficult fight, I'm not going to lie to you. The good news for us at the moment is that Horse Stance is bugged so you can have crazy high power generation. There are a lot of problems with this fight. First thing first, you cannot obviously use Classic Scorpion. Classic Scorpion simply doesn't work in that fight. Unfortunately, even with one epic gear, he cannot really do enough damage to compensate for the huge, and I mean huge heal that they're doing because of, they're getting tons of heal because of the MK11 Jade passive. So at the end of the day, do not use Classic Scorpion. Instead, what you can use is a stun loop strategy. And you're going to say immediately, what are you talking about? How can you possibly use a stun loop? There is a modifier which basically means that the more you spam special attacks, the higher the likelihood is going to be that you are going to heal the enemy instead of damaging the enemy. That is right if you're using just one character, but remember you can use 2 or even 3 characters. As we're currently seeing, I'm using Inferno Scorpion Fusion 4 and Ninjutsu Scorpion Fusion 7, and I'm locking my enemies into stun loop. Of course, this is not a perfect strategy. In certain situations, the strategy will fail. For instance, you're tagging in and out all the time, you're getting blind, and that's super annoying. So it is totally up to you whether you want to use 2 Scorpions or 3 Scorpions to get the job done. At the end of the day, you have to make sure that they're constantly stunned, thus you're going to counter more or less everything that they have to offer. And of course, if you by any chance got unlucky and you die at any point of the fight, you can always cancel the attempt and restart it. Again, I use Stun Loop to kill Scarlet, I use Stun Loop to kill Shang Tsung, and I use Stun Loop to kill Jade. The thing is with Shang Tsung, again, don't use Classic Scorpion. If Shang Tsung basically gets away, because you know that mark is not going to work, so he's going to cheat that, don't bring him back with Classic Scorpion, he's going to heal tremendously. I tried to do that, I failed. Once Shang Tsung evades that, use Aftershock Tremor instead. Shang Tsung is going to attack with 1 HP and he's going to die. This is the best advice I can give you for this particular strategy. More or less, there isn't really a big secret, just spam special once with your Scorpions. You're going to have Horse Stance. You can give them another piece for, let's say, additional power generation or the accessory. And you can give them, of course, 1 armor each that gives resistance to all debuffs, so that you can make sure that at least in certain situations they can resist the blind, because the blind is super annoying. And more or less that's it. It's totally up to you whether you want to use 2 Scorpions or 3 Scorpions. In my opinion, 3 Scorpions is going to be better, safer, because if 2 Scorpions are blind, the third one is not going to get blind, right? So yeah, again, stun loop, but not with 1 character, with multiple characters, and this is the way you beat Battle 160 Fatal Darkwing Tower on a beginner account. Another thing, you can also make sure that you kill Shang Tsung with brutality. But again, don't use Classic Scorpion, he simply doesn't function in this fight. See you next time, guys. Take care.